Everybody will take you seriously the moment you leave them. Your absence will humble them. I want to tell y'all something right now, and this ain't no made up story. This is based on a true story. Because a lot of us have been through it and had experienced this. What happened when we leave a job, our hometown, or cut off certain individuals and we give them our absence? You know what happened? These people start acting real stupid. Because they really thought you were going to stand there and take their BS. See, people don't take you seriously until the day you pack your bags and leave. People don't take you seriously until you give them the solid treatment and go on about your business. And not only that, that's because you so nice. You so giving, genuine. They really think you're going to take that BS. Till one day you got fed up. And this why people act like this. They know you're different. They know you're not like them. They know when you step a foot into the room, you change the whole room. The whole energy shifts into another direction. And this is why people treat you the way they treat you. They see your energy is so authentic. Your aura, it make people either inspired or jealous. But I guarantee you, the moment when you got out of these people's lives, when you left them, they wasn't the same. This goes for relationships too, and friendships. See, people don't know what they got until it's no longer there. They don't know how much water they got in the well until the water no longer running in that well. Certain individuals don't even care. That's why it is sometimes best, no, I take that back, not sometimes, to get away from these individuals, to get away from these people. Because I'm telling you, the moment you give them your absence, they will be humbled. Because it's only one you. They don't make it like you like they used to. You are totally cut from a different type of cloth. They're sitting there laughing, giggling. But the moment when you leave, that's when all the little kitty cat, fairy tale, the little kitty parties, whatever you want to call them, they're going to be shut down and put to an end. And guess what? They could be standing there looking stupid. Stupid in the face. I bet when you was in a relationship with your ex at the time, they thought you were going to put up with their shenanigans until you showed them better what you can tell them and how much you want to bet. They trying to call you to this day, trying to get back in your good grace. Number one, they know what they had until it's no longer there. Number two, you were a diamond. The whole entire time they were chasing after a rock. Number three, they didn't deserve you. Because you had that crown on your head. You're a king, you're a queen, you royalty. Some people overlook the fact that you are royalty and you don't need them. And that's where they get it all twisted up at. They think you need them. They think you need that job. They think you're supposed to stay in that community all your life. That right there is a lot from the pits of flames. See, nobody want to take you seriously because you ain't packed your bags and left. But the moment you move in silence, that's why I say always move in silence. Don't tell them your next move. Because the moment you tell, they could try to destroy it. So let them second guess. Let them guess until their brain start hurting. But the moment when you leave, they gonna feel it. Some of them might cry. Some of them might be ashamed, embarrassed. Your actions is gonna mess these people's head up. Not only that, it's gonna humble the living hell out of them. Because it's gonna teach them a valuable life lesson. A hardcore lesson. See, your presence don't mean nothing to them. Because they were taking advantage of a real genuine person like you. Then when you got up and left, now these people want to be serious. Now they want to put respect on your name. Now they want to open up the door for you. Or, sir, ma'am. No, it's too late for that. Tell me, y'all, it's too late. Like the song goes, it's too late to apologize. Now they want to say they sorry, this and that. Now they want to get back in your good grace. I'm talking about relationships and friendships. Now all of a sudden, they see your worth. Now all of a sudden, you're this, you're that. These people that's kissing your butt, that's all they doing. A bunch of butt kissers. That's like they're dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking animals that they are. Because that's all they are. A bunch of filthy, rotten animals. But let me tell y'all something else. The day when you leave, or the day when you had left, I guarantee you, it ain't funny, but the day when you had left these folks, I bet you they wasn't the same. Your image probably live in their head to this day right now. I don't care how long it could been 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 some years ago. I bet you they still think about you. I bet you they still talk about you. But you don't care, because guess what? You passed that level. You're on level 20, they're on level 1. As a matter of fact, you couldn't be around these people no more. Because look what they were doing. Still doing the same old thing. And here you are, you were moving up to the east side. Moving on up. And they couldn't catch up with you. They couldn't understand the assignment that you were on. So you had to leave. Now all of a sudden they want to understand it. It's too late now. They should have done that when you were there. That's why I always say on my channel, be careful how you treat people. Because you may never know, you might need that person again. Now they need you. Now they're crying for your help. As a matter of fact, they are begging for your help. They are begging for it. On their ashy kneecaps, begging. But you long gone. You ain't coming back. Like I told you yesterday. Or the day before that. You don't look back. You walk forward. You gave these people the deuces. You said goodbye, whatever you had to say to them. As a matter of fact, you didn't even say goodbye, none of that. You just kept on walking. Didn't even look back. And went to your future. You didn't even look back to the past. You kept walking towards the future. And trust and believe me, they still worrying about you. But guess whose fault is that? That's their fault. Because they should have learned how to treat you. See, people don't take it seriously until you're no longer there. They think you playing with them. But last time I checked, you don't play games. You ain't a kid, but they want to play games. They want to play mind games. Remind me of that song back in the 90s. Why you want to play games on me? But guess what? They choose to play with the wrong person. And when they did that, you left. Now your actions is turning them apart. They got humble real quick. They messed around and found out real quick. And ever since then, they never met a real one like you ever again. And that messed them up for life. Scarred them for life. These people can't even think straight. They don't know if they're coming or going. They thinking backwards. Talking backwards. Hell, some of them can't even talk right. Because you know why? When you were there, it's like you kept these people together. Like I said, it could be a job, your hometown, somebody you've been in a relationship with, friendship, whatever, whoever, whatever. It don't matter. They're not the same anymore. And they think you're supposed to come back and save them. No. You burnt that bridge a long time ago. You had got the gasoline through the match and light that bridge up. And you ain't felt no sympathy and you ain't looked back since. Now all of a sudden they need help. Now all of a sudden they got a change of heart. Don't believe that. They want you to feel sympathy for them. But I will say this, you don't hate these people. No. You don't hold grudges. I will say this. Life is too short to be dealing with these type of folks. That's why the whole world is a big place. Go where you are celebrated. Because these people didn't want to celebrate you. Now that you have went where you are celebrated, or you are about to go where you are celebrated, and these people are going to regret it big time, y'all. Big time. Like I said, they thought you were playing games with them. Until you showed them you ain't the one to be played with. You ain't the Uno. And they found that out real quick. And your absence not only humbled them, it had embarrassed them. Some of them crying behind the scenes. Looking stupid. Can't we walk with their head up? Because the shame is written all over their face. If they bring your name up, it's going to hurt. Because they know what they had done was wrong. But that's when everybody want to take you seriously. The moment when you leave. But when you're there, they don't care. But when you leave, all of a sudden they want to care. If you had that experience, you know what I'm talking about. When you leave a certain job, a certain person, certain hometown, certain city, now all of a sudden they worrying about you. Now all of a sudden they want to know where you at. They probably talk about you every day, but do you care? No. Because you mind the business that pays you. Alright? But these individuals, they should have known not to play with you like that, but life is whooping their behinds. They getting that spiritual smackdown, like The Rock used to say. They can't find another person like you. Even if they try to replace you, that person or these people cannot fill your shoes. Your shoes are way too big for these buffoons. They not only that, you will sit up there and try to reason with these people until one day you get fed up. Until one day you say enough is enough. You threw up the deuces and you left. And that's when it's going to eat them alive. It's going to tear them apart. Your absence. Your absence have taught these people a valuable lesson, or is about to teach them a valuable lesson. People want to use good people and take advantage of them. And then they wonder why people don't want to be around them. Hello? Their attitude stinks. toxic behavior. These people are manipulators, gaslighters. You don't want to be around that. Try to correct them. They look at you like you stupid or you said something bad to them. You can't be around people like that. That's why I said give them your absence. Give them your absence and see how done they will be looking. Well, you ain't gonna be there to see it, but I guarantee you, when you start talking to somebody or when you left a place, a city or hometown, for some of you, start talking to certain family members. Trust and believe me, they're gonna be looking stupid. Mark my words, they will be looking crazy. At the end of the day, good people get tired too. That's why we choose to be by ourselves. Not for the rest of our lives. We may got one or two people in our circle. But other than that, we don't chase. We attract. We good over here. We can walk alone and still be blessed and highly favored. But some people can't do that though. They need company. That's why they miserable. Holler if you hear me. But let me say it one more time. They not gonna take you seriously till the day you pack your bags silently and move on. And that's when it's gonna humble them. That's when it's gonna hurt their little miserable feelings. Watch what I tell you. And that's all I got to say about that. Happy, what day is it, y'all? I don't keep up with my days of the week. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, y'all. God bless. Y'all be safe out there. Remember, move in silence, stay low key. And remember, your absence will humble them. They about to mess around and find out real quick. They don't make it like us no more. But thank y'all for the support. I love y'all. And nice chatting with you. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Make sure you are healthy, eating healthy, staying healthy. Make sure your mental health is in order too. Alright? But other than that, I'll be back. Peace.